These are my 3 keys to having a stronger, mindful mindset during whatever is happening in your life. Obviously, right now in the world, craziness is happening. We can't control that. We can't control if our loved ones get sick. We can't control if the borders shut down. We can't control if this thing spreads. We can't control much, really. But we can control our mindset, the internal, the things that we focus on, our mindfulness and our mindset. And when we do, we have a stronger mindset, we feel more at peace. We feel more at calm. We don't stress. We don't get anxious. We don't freak out when things are happening. We can be grounded in who we are to then move forward and move through this thing, because it will pass. And we want to pass through it in the best way we can. So, number 1 is your mind. So when we focus on the mind, it's what are the things we're focusing on? Are we focusing on the negatives, or are we focusing on the positives? Are we focusing on all the problems that are happening, or are we focusing on, look at all the good that's happening? Focus on the things we need to focus on, not on all the stuff that's irrelevant to us right now. Is it going to affect you right now? That's what you need to focus on. And one way that we can shift our mindset is through gratitude. And if you know me, if you're on my pages, you'll know that I love teaching gratitude. It's one of the number 1 things essential to your mindset, to the inner work, something that you should be practicing every single day, or I highly recommend you practicing every single day. Now, how do we practice gratitude? I don't suggest doing a list. If that works for you, sure. It never worked for me. How I practiced it was how I was taught, was going deep into gratitude. So let's say we'll do 3 things. So we'll go a person, a thing, and a situation in life. Now we want to get really specific on these. We want to go into detail, extreme detail, on how it affects us, how it affects the people around us, and how it affects the planet and the community on a whole. Quick example, I am sincerely grateful for the coffee I shared with my friend today. Now, I'm grateful because it made me feel so connected, even though we're about to be so isolated, even though we were a table length away, the 1.5 meters, I still felt so connected. I felt so much connection between us, and I felt loved. I felt connected to my friends. How it affects the people around me is she felt connected too. We were able to share that moment, even though we weren't touching distance, we could share a special moment amongst all that's happening. It was a positive moment in my life. Then how that affects the community is if we can share those moments, even if it's on Skype, even if it's over text, even if it's over Instagram, we're able to connect with the people we love. Even if it's through 1.5 meters, still sharing that love is important for us and our relationships as we move through this. And remember that happiness doesn't bring gratitude. Gratitude brings happiness. So let's focus our mind on the things to be grateful for during this moment. I'm not saying disregard everything that's happening. That's hard. Even I don't do that. But let's focus on the things to be grateful for. Number 2, move. There is so many ways you can move. It could be moving while you're in bed. You could do some stretching. You could get on the floor and do a workout. You could do a workout in your house. You can go for a walk out in nature, depending if our houses get locked up or not. But right now we can still go for a walk. Make sure you're getting in that fresh air. Make sure you're moving your body. Because if you're sitting in bed and you're just watching Netflix and all those things, like I know a lot of us will do, we're gonna seize up. Our body's not gonna like that. We need to move our joints. We need to keep moving, or we're gonna create more problems, and they're just gonna grow over time when we are sitting in our house or sitting in our room. So make sure you're getting up and walking, doing some push-ups, doing all the things that fuel your body and allow it to move. You could even dance like crazy. No one's watching. You're in your room by yourself. Go crazy. Put your favorite song on. It's gonna boost your mood. It's gonna boost your energy levels. It's also going to help you move some blood around the body. So get up and dance. Number 3 is meditate. Everyone's talking about this and it's something that everyone says to do. I'm a meditation teacher, so yes, I'm going to advise you to meditate. When you're meditating, you can bring yourself and your thoughts. You can calm them down, not stop them. You can calm them down and focus on the things you want to focus on. But also, you can bring yourself into a grounded place in the morning and at night, because during the day, we don't know what's going to happen. So many things could throw us off. When we can bring ourselves in, we sleep better, we have a better day, we have a better mind mindfulness throughout the whole day and a better mindset as well. If you have never tried meditating, sweet, try out many different ways. Binaural beats is a way. Number 2 is meditation apps. I'm on the Bloom app. Download the app and start using them. If you want to look up, meditations for stress, gratitude, they're my ones. I'm on the app. I'm not affiliated with the app. There's no payment for me. I just recommend it and I'm on it because it's amazing. So you can look up gratitude, stress, anxiety, fear, any of those things, they're on there. There's tailored meditations for that. Or look it up on YouTube and go guided meditation for this. When we meditate, we allow ourselves to come back in. And a bit of time for us, a bit of self-care for us. Now, I highly recommend you doing all this in the morning. Ideally, morning and night. So in the morning, you're going through the mind, you're focusing on those 3 things to be grateful for. And when you get super specific, there's millions of things to focus on. Number 2, you're moving your body, stretching, yoga, fitness, dancing, whatever you want it to be. And number 3 is meditating. Doesn't have to be hours on hours. You don't have to become a monk by doing it. It's just spending at least 10 minutes doing it. If you want any more tips on that, let me know. I can send you some free stuff that I've got available. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, share it around. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll try and upload as many videos as I can on mindset, mindfulness, tools, tips, and wisdom to help you live more consciously throughout your day.